Hey guys, welcome back to the Maguire Motorsports YouTube channel. We're here tonight in the garage with this Mustang again. In previous little videos you've seen, we went ahead and worked on the brakes. We had a couple calipers on the front that was sticking. I've already cleaned the inside of the car. I've got some footage of that, but the GoPro camera actually died on me during that, so I'll probably just have it mixed in with this video. But we're going to go ahead and get the car washed. And not really a traditional style wash with a water hose and all that. It's pretty cold outside. Today's actually been one of the warmer days, but when you work during the day at a regular job, you come home and don't leave much time or daylight this time of year to get a car washed up. So what we're going to try today is some of this Optimum no rinse, they call it. It's an Optimum brand technology. It says Optimum polymer technologies, but everybody says Optimum no rinse, wash and shine. It says clean, shine, and protect in one step, wash anywhere without rinsing, and works on all vehicles. So if you're having to wash inside a garage like this, especially with other vehicles that you don't want to get wet, this is a real good choice. And basically how you use it says add 1 ounce, which is about 1 capful, into 2 gallons of water in a bucket. Then you want to soak some microfiber towels, and they also sell a Optimum no rinse sponge that I've seen some people use. I just use the microfiber rags. I just throw 3 or 4 of them down in the bucket of water, let it soak up the solution. Then basically I'll bring it out of the solution, sort of wring it out. You just want it sort of barely dripping. So wring out the majority of it, then fold it into fourths. You got 4 clean sides to do a panel or 2 at a time. Then go back with a dry microfiber and just dry the solution off, and it cleans it up pretty well. I say we're going to try it. I've used it some on the race car. I've used it a time or 2 just because try to keep as much water off as possible so we don't get any of the electronics wet. I've used it quite a bit on some of the other vehicles, cleaning door jambs and stuff like that, where I don't really want to get water overspray in the interior before I clean it. But we'll try it on the body of this car. Again, I'd be kind of scared to try it on something that was really dirty. This car was actually washed before it was moved over here. Of course, it's there for probably the last year or so. It's just got a light dust on it. And I'll probably even go ahead and take the air compressor and blow a little bit of that dust off just to protect it that much more. And then we'll go through and clean it. So for something that sits in a garage like this, just occasionally driven, it's fine. I've seen some guys that during the winter months when they really can't get out any water, they'll use it, but they'll do something like go to a quarter car wash, spray their vehicle off, and then go back with some of this. But so far it seemed to have been a pretty good product. So we'll go ahead and let me adjust the camera here and we'll get this solution sort of mixed up, and then we'll get started on cleaning this car up. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, so I got that's about a 3 gallon bucket of water, I guess. Got it filled up with about 2 gallons. It says it's best to use distilled water to keep from water spotting or anything like that, which I'd say would be for the best. In the case we got here, I just got this out of the hose spigot. It's, it'd probably be best to, especially in winter months, you could warm it up. If you got it out of the shower or the bathtub at the house, you could always have warm water in it, but for me, this is okay right now. But anyways, like I said, it's about 2 gallons of water. The cap here will hold about 1 ounce of the solution. So we'll just fill it up and say, there's a cap full. Dump it in. I might go just a little touch more, just to make sure we're good. Alright, and I can see the solution sort of in there mingling around. That's really all you have to use with this. You can see this product will go a super long ways. So I kind of set it off to the side. I'll reach in here, sort of mix the solution all together. Alright, very good. Now, I'll go over and grab some of these microfiber rags. I have about 5 out total. I'll take 4 of them and put them down in the solution here. So again, it's just getting it in there. Let them soak this up, get all this, this is a very slippery, I mean, you can stick your hand in there, it's a very slippery substance. which is what you want, so it just sort of glides across the finish of the car. This will be our 4 towels, microfiber towels, that will just get soaked in the solution. So I'll give that a few minutes to go ahead and soak, and I'll go ahead, like we was talking about, and probably do a quick dust off with the compressed air to get any loose dirt or settlement off of the, especially the top sides of the car. So hang tight, let's keep working. I was also just thinking before I blow it off, it might be a good idea to just show you guys a quick before. You can see the car shines great. It's a really good shape, original paint car. We'll see if I can pick up some of this dust that's like laying on the hood. So you can see there, just loose dust and dirt, or it's just sit here in the garage. You can see a larger, right in that area, piece of like dust or lint. Little oddment and stuff like that. The sides, besides like the upper sections having a little bit of dust and dirt on it, are clean. Since the last actual wash job, the car is not being driven. So you can see it's all, looks pretty good. Like I say, we've already done the interior. Don't remember if I got an after shot of it, just because where the batteries had died on both the cameras. But all the interior ended up looking real nice. Everything just vacuumed out, seats conditioned, windows, all that. Just your standard little cleanup. We're not going crazy because it is just something to get it stored for the winter. If you go back and look across the back here again, it's just some light, let's see, where's that? There's nothing really stuck on or anything, just light dusting. Or maybe a medium dusting where the thing is set for a while. But I just want to give you a quick before of the car. So let's go ahead, get it blowed off, and get started on the actual wash procedures.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. They know that we're calling it love. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt to false.
Alright guys, so here's the after results of the car wash. Again, we use the this product here. Just everybody refers to it as the Optimum no rinse. A lot of times they'll call it ONR for Optimum no rinse. Again, it just takes 1 cap full to a 2-gallon bucket of water. We put 4 microfibers in the water. Still have 1 that I didn't use. This is a smaller car though, so it didn't take a whole lot. If you're doing something like a pickup truck or even a race car, if you don't know, a 64 GTO is a pretty good sized car compared to a Mustang. It'll take a couple more rags probably. But either way, I had the time lapse set up. Hope you just seen what we were doing. We'd pull these rags out till they're just barely dripping. Then just wipe down a panel at a time, go back and dry it all off. We've not waxed it yet. That's what's next on the list. But you can see, I mean, just getting the dust off of it's made it shine pretty well. It's actually picking up pretty nice reflections of the lights in the garage right now. But you can see it's got all the dust off of it. I used it on the windows. They look great. You could probably almost use that as a window cleaner. Matter of fact, it may even say something on there about makes a good window cleaner. I used it on the convertible top. It got all the dust and dirt off it. Made it look like a deeper black. The top panels were pretty dirty. The sides barely got any dirt at all. I had done the wheels and tires with it. But overall, it turned out real nice. Pleased with it. Again, for a light dust, something that sits in the garage all the time, I think it's a great product. I'll just be careful using on something that's very dirty. But, you know, we got like these vehicles that sit here all the time. It's no big deal to use it. So, again, it saves quite a bit of time. I probably spent a total of 30 minutes doing wheels, tires, and everything on this car, which is probably half the time what it would take if I got out all my washing gear, got started. A truck like that probably take 2 hours just to do a wash. By the time you get everything out and, you know, the sheer size of it, I bet you could do that truck in an easy 45 minutes to an hour with this product. But it's probably not as nice as if you had a garden hose and done everything the normal way. But for something like this, just knocking some dust off, turns out real well. So keep watching. We'll go ahead and try to get a little waxing done. Alright guys, so as you see, we just got through washing the car off with the Optimum no rinse. Done a pretty good job on it. We want to just protect it. I mean, the car's about to do a good polish, but for now, just a good protection, get it through the winter. We'll probably use this Maguire's Gold Class Liquid Carnauba. The reason I use paste pretty frequently, but I like the Carnauba in the liquid form here because honestly, I can just spread it easily and put a good thin layer out using this Harbor Freight DA polisher. Just got the Harbor Freight branded black foam finishing pad. It's I think Chicago Tools brand. You've seen us use this on the OBS Chevy when we done the polishing and waxing on it. Again, when you're spreading the wax, there's really nothing to it. It's literally just putting some on the pad, spreading out an even coat across the surface of the car. Also, going thin is a good idea. It allows it to dry quicker. You can take it off quicker. Something else, everybody think, I mean, you don't need to put it on there thick because you're going to wipe 90% of it off anyways. You just want a little bit of it to bond to the paint to protect it. You're wiping the rest off. So it does no good to put no big heavy coat on there. It actually just makes your job tougher trying to take it off. So I'll turn the time lapse back on. We'll get a little bit of this right here, and then we'll try to show you the finished results here in just a minute.
At night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Alright guys, so we just got finished waxing the car. Matter of fact, let me go back over here and cut my time lapse off. There we go. Alright, get the GoPro shut off. So we just got through waxing it. Hopefully it come through on the time lapse there that we were doing. Like I say, I think the car looks pretty good. You guys can see it's just nice, slick, shiny paint now. Again, it could benefit from a decent polish, but we'll probably get that this spring. But car cleaned up well. Didn't really have a doubt that it would, but again, the insides been all detailed out. The only thing left to do is clean up the floor mats here, which is just a quick wipe down to do those. But the old car's looking real good again. when we store it, we'll end up putting a plastic bag over it, much like what we got over the GTO right now. Probably end up with the regular gray car cover. Matter of fact, that's the car cover for it there. So the car cover over it, may put the plastic one over it to keep any moisture from getting through to the gray cover, and then it'll be set up for the winter. That way springtime we can pull it out, a quick wash, polish and wax again, and she's ready to ride around a little bit with the top down. Either way, we appreciate y'all watching. We've been picking up several subscribers. Tickled to death that we're over 100 subscribers now. Last I looked, I think it's 114 or so. I know it's not a lot to a lot of people, but it means a lot to us. So keep on. If you've not yet, hit that subscribe button. Follow along with us. If y'all like this car, let us know in the comments. We may try to do more and more with it. We've been sitting there talking about things to possibly do with it. Thought it'd be cool to do maybe a Pro Charger or something on it if we get enough interest in the car. Also, still got more content coming for the OBS. We've not forgot about it. Got a few fine-tuning things we want to do with it. Get it ready for next spring. The GTO is pretty much ready to roll. We've just not had any luck actually getting it off the lift and going to the track this year. It's been extremely busy. We may have some upgrades for it this winter. That's just something we have to wait and see. But of course, the 71 F100 project, we got a lot planned for it to work on this winter. So we'll get as many videos out as we can. Just keep following along with us, and like I say, liking, commenting, subscribing. Hopefully the momentum keeps going. We'd love to make it to 1,000 subscribers. But in the meantime, appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thought